Hi everyone, this is Cindy and my beautiful dear friend Dori. And Dori has sent me a message the other day on Facebook, and if I may, I could just read it out to you quickly. I need my glasses. Well, we don't need anything that's in my book, but see, I slip too. Need is one of the words I don't use. And it's in the book Why. But anyway, I I sent out a question the other day on Facebook. Why, if one of my friends bought the book, why did you buy it? And Dory said to me, I was so surprised when you said you'd written a book. We were friends on Facebook and I wanted to read what you had written. So glad I did. So I responded, thank you, Dory. What makes you say you're glad you did? And Dory said, because I have tried some of the ideas in your book and they do work. I had tried the gratitude idea with you before, but now I say my appreciations. I wanted to try this for 30 days. It hasn't even been 30 days yet, and already I'm feeling such positive, wonderful joy and energy and love for myself and others. I will continue to try new things I read in the book, and I will let you know about and I don't have the rest of it because I didn't click on the see more. But and I just took a screenshot of that post before. So I was really so happy to see that post from you or that comment from you. So I invited Dory if she could maybe elaborate on that a little bit, and she was very amazing to agree to it. So thank you so much, Dory. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What about what you thought about the difference between the two, the gratitude and the appreciation, how it made a difference in your life?
Okay, well, for those of you that don't know, Cindy and I were friends before she wrote her book on Facebook, and she had done this gratitude series, and it was really fun, and it was nice to just some days I wouldn't do it, some days I would, and some days I wouldn't. And I think that makes a difference too, because she would say, I'm grateful today for this, and this. And other people would answer, and then I would answer, and then I'd skip a few days. And then I would catch it again, and I would say, okay, I'm grateful for this, and this, and this. And it was fun to do, and I felt it was a good thing to do, and it felt like something I would like to try to do again. It gave me some positive energy, I guess. But then she talks about in the book, when I bought the book, and then I got to the part where it talks about writing your appreciations instead of gratitude. And I'm like, okay, I don't see much difference. She explains it in the book, and I can understand that. So I wrote 3 appreciations every day. And so I'll write my appreciations, and then I'll write I appreciate, and then I'll finish a sentence. I appreciate, and I finish a sentence. So I did that three for each day, and not even 30 days had gone by. I don't even remember how many days, maybe 2.5 weeks. And it got to be fun to the point that I'd be running home from work just to write my appreciations in the book. And it made me even start thinking about my appreciations as I was driving to work or driving home from work, or it just became a really nice habit to get into. So I started writing my appreciations, and then something kind of sticky situation happened at work and with some coworkers. And I was very, very upset. I'm distraught. And someone was trying to get me fired, basically. And I think in the past, like I told Cindy before, in the past I probably would have not been able to handle it as well as I did this time. But I just kind of like, this idea came into my mind, why don't you just write in your appreciations what you appreciate about these people that did this to you? It was a very hard thing to do, because it's kind of like to do with forgiveness a little bit too. So it was very hard to do, but I knew I had to do it to feel better about myself. because this was all about me. It was making me feel bad. And it was making me angry and hateful and spiteful. And I thought, I don't want to do what they're doing. I don't want to be hateful. I don't know why they did what they did, but I guess they have their reasons. But everything worked out. I wrote what I appreciated about each of them. And shortly after that, things kind of worked out. I got taken off the schedule with this one person. I got cleared of it. You know, they said I did no wrongdoing. I was investigated. Everything was fine. And I went back to work, and I'm just acting really kind with these people, and they're being kind back. And I guess they're realizing that, you know, I'm not going to go back at them the way they went at me. You know, there's people out there that you just have to realize that they're just all negative, and that's all they know how to be. So I just wanted to answer back with kindness and appreciations in my heart for them. And I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to say I appreciate you. I just wrote it in my book.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really helpful. And I wanted to tell Cindy about it, and she wanted me to tell everybody about it. That it's something that problematic years ago would have made me maybe even want to quit my job because I couldn't stand the vibes at work. But this time I worked through it, and I really think the appreciations really helped me with that. So thank you so much, Cindy, for telling me that. And I got the inspiration to, work through my problems with the appreciations.
That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Because I know it's made a lot of difference in my life, from switching from gratitude to appreciation. And my angels could tell you all the stories about how much I fought about that with them. Because I thought, what's the difference? Like, what could be the difference? But, I gave it a go. And the same thing with you. I noticed that everything just became so much clearer, so much easier to deal with. And I don't know about you, but it helps me to, well, I know about you because you've told me that before, but it's helping me to stay in the present more.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
The same for you as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I started to go down that road. I started to. And then I went, no, I'm changing. I'm not going to do things the way I used to. I'm going to use these tools and techniques that I'm learning from the book, and I'm going to do something different. And what a difference it made.
That's awesome. So yes, everybody, I really encourage you to test it for 30 days. and what would you encourage people to do?
It'd be great. It'd be great. Just, it's so easy to do.
Yeah.
Write down three things you appreciate every day.
Yeah. So thank you so much. And we did a longer video with Dori before. And I wanted to come back just for the shorter version of this, because I really want to make a big point of it about the appreciation part of it, because there's a lot of different things in the book, but that part of it is a biggest one of all that I feel that it has helped me a lot. And it's a combination of everything, but it's helping me to stay in the present. So, and it did the same thing for Dori, which I was so happy.
It did the same thing for you.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, so it's one thing for doing it for me, but I'm just so ecstatic to hear it that it did it for somebody as well. So I really do appreciate you, Dori, for coming back and doing this short version of the video. And everybody, we have talked about so many different things on the other video. I will upload that as well. And with the angels' help, I'm not very technical, but I'm trusting that all these recordings are going well, and it'll be up there very soon on YouTube. And It is long, but you know what? You deserve the time for yourself. So just make yourself a cuppa of tea or coffee or glass of wine or whatever you like drinking, and just turn on the video, and it'll be a nice chat that we had with Dory before that you can tune into. And so we're finishing it now, and thank you very much, Dory, again. Sending you
You're
lots of
welcome.
love, hugs and kisses. Mwah.
Okay.
And we will
See
see
you.
you in
Ciao.
our next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.